What is going on, Fam Jam? It's another edition of Yeehaw or Hellnaw right here at Georgia. Today we're going to go back and do a song that I've heard in theater and heard in a couple of plays, but haven't listened to the entire song or the original, and I feel like I need to. I feel like I owe that to Mr. Alice Cooper, one of the shock rock legends, and go to Welcome to My Nightmare. Again, this fits with our spooky season motif for the month of October, so that's why we're going to go see this one. Again, I've heard it in a couple of plays. I've seen it used live, theatrical version, stuff like that. And I've seen it used in a couple of films, but I've never listened to the entire song. Now, this one is a live version. This is from Alice Cooper, Trashes the World. So it is a live version. It is in front of a live audience. And the video's a little grainy from what I can see already. But this is on official Alice Cooper. So it's the official video. So let's check this out. Fam Jam, let's go. Such a cool dude.
Welcome to my nightmare. I think you're gonna like it. I think you're gonna feel you belong. Nocturnal vacation, unnecessary sedation. Inside you're gonna feel you belong. Welcome to my nightmare, yeah. Welcome to my breakdown. I hope I didn't scare you. That's just the way we are when we come down, yeah. Sweat and laugh and scream here. Life is just a dream here. Inside you're gonna feel right at home here. Welcome to my nightmare, yeah.
It's so interesting to see like early 80s, late 70s music videos when they were doing it from like concerts or from doing it live on stage. And you have to put yourself in the moment. You know what I'm saying? So it looks like this was 1990, so this was late 80s, early 90s. But still, that's what I'm reading in the description of the video. But to us, I can feel that it feels a little subdued to what we're exposed to today. But if you put yourself in the feeling back then, you didn't have a lot of artists doing this. You had Ozzy, you had Alice Cooper, Kiss, but in the late 80s, it was hair bands and sex, drugs, and rock and roll, not so much the black eyeliner and the painted face and a nocturnal vacation, nightmares, and all this stuff. So if you put yourself into that time frame, into that mindset, this is really edgy. This is intense. This is, and instead of what a lot of the bands to be that edgy today go really fast, double kick drums, intensity, shredding guitars and everything, which I enjoy, don't get me wrong. This is slowed down and kind of comes at you at a crawl and like pulls and tugs at emotion and pulls and tugs at the notes to make you feel a little bit uncomfortable. So it's a different approach in uncomfortability, which is you want to enjoy. That's the same thought process of haunted houses. You know you're going to get scared, but you go in anyway because that's what you want. So when you put yourself in the time frame, put yourself in the mindset of going to a show like this in that time where there wasn't that many artists doing it, the internet wasn't around, you know, YouTube wasn't here, you could just listen to anything you wanted to. No, you had radio and cassette tapes and stuff like that. So if you went to a show like this and you had to go buy tickets at Turtle Records, it was an intense thing, and you didn't have a lot of artists doing it. So when we go to the second half of this song, think about it that way. it's subdued to us today. But put yourself then.
Welcome to my breakdown.
That was funny. So right there at the end, you're getting a full show when you go to a concert like that. You saw Freddie, you saw Jason, the net, the fake blood running right here. And it's just fun, and it almost distracts you from how good the guitarists are in the back. So, as an overall, Yeehaw! It's fun. It was edgy for the time. Today, a guy in a Jason mask and coming out and putting you in a straitjacket, not so intense. Late 80s, early 90s, that was an intense thing, and that's why he's one of the pillars of shock rock, of all that stuff breaking out, and kind of like paved away, him and Ozzy, I would say, paved a way for artists like Marilyn Manson, who came in the middle 90s there, and kind of continued that on. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoy him. I've seen him on a number of different interviews, and you can see in the comments, super nice guy, pretty soft-spoken, just kind of, doing his own thing. But then when he gets on stage, he can be that intense. And again, it's not as fast as the music we listen to. The imagery is not as intense as what we what we see today. But for its time period, and I know I keep saying that, but put yourself there, and then it's a really good song, pushes lyrical boundaries then. Welcome to My Nightmare, A Nocturnal Vacation, Welcome to My Breakdown, and it's some of the early times of us thinking about mental health, and at a point somebody saying, this is all going on in my head, we need to talk about it. Maybe we need to think about it, and it's not as if we were talking about mental health all that much in the time this came out. And it's not a plea for help there. It's just recognizing that some of these thought processes come through. And then that makes that so much relatable to the people that are like, oh, I'm not actually just crazy. There are people that need help, that do this, and they can identify with it and think about it and then not feel alone. So That absolutely is a mental health song. In my book, I like it. Again, the ending there in the show, a little bit distracting to how well the musicality is at the end of the song. But if you're listening to it on like Spotify or you're listening to it on the radio, I'm sure that showed through. Great arrangement. I like in the beginning. It was a lot slower. It was a push and pull. And then it was almost like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre film, that it just goes like this. There's not a lull in the film, and then it breaks you up. This kind of does that same thought process. It just builds and builds and builds and builds and builds until it's over. There was never a back down into a lull to come back up. It didn't look like a graph. It was just straight up. So I like that one. I like the thought process behind it and the emotional journey that you get taken on. And really, if you go back and just listen to it, the guitarists are going ham. Like, they're doing an incredible job. But I'm not paying attention to it because I'm looking at him getting put in a straitjacket and attacked by Michael and Freddie. So, a fun one, made you smile, and is a good wink and nice to go pay attention to some of the stuff that was there before, like this one. So, I'm a big fan. Got a Yeehaw. If you want to go see that video, you can scroll down in the description below. It will take you right over there, and then you can check it out for yourself. On the way, do me a favor, smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and YouTube will let you know when I upload new videos. But until then, Fam Jam, I'm out.